alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You're welcome to today's episode of the Sahur Kitchen. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Slowly but surely we are making progress. We are in the middle 10 days of Ramadan. And you know what that is for. The significance of this middle 10 days is to seek forgiveness. So we need to keep our lips moist with saying Astaghfirullah wa atubu ilayh, hoping and trusting and you know, we're certain that Allah will definitely forgive all our sins. So that by the time we enter the last 10 days, we will then be seeking emancipation from the hellfire, and bi'Iznillah, we all will find ourselves as inmates of Jannatul Firdaus. Ameen. Today on the show, bi'Iznillah, we'll look at education sector. We've been there before this season, but we want to go again. This time around, let's explore a bit more about the changes that is going to be taking place, or that is already taking place as a matter of fact. We're moving away from physical learning to online platforms. So we'll explore that more once I bring on my guest. Stay with us. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's Sahur Kitchen, and today in the kitchen we'll be looking at exploring new learning or alternative learning techniques, basically moving away from physical classroom to online platforms. And to discuss this with us today, inshallah, we have Hajia Aminah Adams. She is the proprietress of Double Crescent Nursery and Primary School. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Alhamdulillah. What are you cooking for us today?
Yes, I'm cooking shokoburu. I give it name myself.
Okay, shokoburu.
Yes, that is the mixture of shoko and bitter leaf with melon.
Okay,
yes.
very well. So just talk me through your recipe.
Yes, here I have a bitter leaf here. This is shoko, vegetable, dry fish, and I also have locust beans here. Melon is here. This is my onions, palm oil, boiled meat, and the meat brought here with pepper. These are all the recipes that will be needed to prepare the shokowuro.
And yes, we'll have this with Honeywell semolina.
With semolina.
All right,
semolina.
Okay, you can wash your hand while I set the tone for the discussion, inshallah. Okay. So we will be looking at embracing the new wave with respect to education. And you know what that means. A lot of us, I said, our children have been at home for a while now.
Yes.
Some of them 1.5 months, going 2 months now.
2 months now, yes.
And a lot of schools are exploring newer ways to continually engage the students, because we can't leave them, hanging. So this is what we'll be looking at today. Yes. Let's first of all, where were we in terms of learning? Montessori and all the likes prior to this new wave of learning. Yes. So how was it before now?
Yes.
What would you like to start with? So I'm your kitchen assistant. All you need to do is send me on errands, boil me water, bring
no
down
problem. No problem.
So what would you like to start with?
Welcome. Firstly, I will need to mix this my melon with little salt.
Okay.
I need a spoon.
Okay. So you were explaining,
yes,
how. Well, do you need me to something?
Yes, I need to put oil.
Okay, I'll like that for you.
Yes.
Yeah, so you were explaining what education was before now and how.
Before the coronavirus period we are in now, the normal education system we have in Nigeria is physical classroom education, which consists of 4 walls of the classrooms with the other learning objects in the classroom, such as chairs, tables, and whiteboard. And with the teachers present in the class, looking eye to eye with the pupils. So that is the system of learning we have in Nigeria. But now, we find out that the existence of the COVID-19 has changed many things. It has even brought new things into our system, our educational system. Okay. Though, meanwhile, the online platform has to do with already available digital on whose various lessons have been prepared. Okay. This is not new thing in our country. Okay. It's not new because this is commonly used by adult students. Okay. It is commonly used by adult students. But we found out that this online platform is new to our pupils. They just introduced it to them because of the lockdown. Children were not able to go to school. They were at home for a long period of time. So they were missing a lot. So which was the reason why the government thought, they think that the best thing for them is to introduce it. And this thing is not new. This is not, my concern is that this is not the time they're supposed to introduce this. It should have been done earlier. Sort of
reacting to
yes,
something.
it is because especially when it has to do with basic education, our children are not used to online platform. Yes, maybe they thought it's because it has to do with uses of the device. And you know what our government don't know is that this is digital world. Our children learn faster these days. Even a child of 3 years old can play game on his parents' phone. So if they introduce online platform, definitely such child will be able to learn from his mother's phone.
All right, then we're going to go to break now. So what I hear you say is indeed the pandemic has pushed us to start to look for creative ways to learning.
Ways
this
of
should have
learning.
been done a lot earlier. All right, then we'll see you right after this break. Stay with us.
Thinking of the perfect gifts this Ramadan season? Honeywell Ramadan Pack is the perfect gift to have and to share, either at Sahur or Iftar. Honeywell Ramadan Pack has something for anyone and everyone. Also, introducing the new Honeywell Ramadan Mini Pack. Why buy in pieces when you can get all Honeywell product in one single pack and save yourself some money while at it? Honeywell Ramadan Regular and Mini Pack are available at all key stores nationwide. Ramadan Kareem from Honeywell Flour Mill.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's still Sahur Kitchen, and we have advanced with our soup. So I noticed when you were preparing the egusi, you first went through a manual process of mixing
a little of onions and salt with little water.
Egusi.
Yes, with little water. I did that so that it will bring a good savour, a good
to bring out the flavor of the
egusi.
Awesome. We'll see all sorts in this kitchen, mashallah. Yes. All right then, so what's next?
So the next thing is to put fish.
Okay.
I need to put fish.
We were talking about, you got to the point where you obviously expressed the fact that we came too late.
Yes,
in terms of
introducing the online system of teaching for our children, well, especially the younger ones. The kids
actually,
that,
because they have when we're at home, they use our phones, so we know they can handle.
We know they can. Why don't you introduce it? Yes. That's what I'm trying to. So, but with this now, many children are learning with their parents' devices at home, and they were doing a lot of things on it. So, and also these children, in fact, they can operate the devices even more than better than adults.
Absolutely.
Yes. So
since you don't know your phone can just find out.
So we don't limit their education into only the classrooms only. Yes. So that is what I just find out, and I think it will be better if the government can fully introduce the online system of teaching into our educational system, especially in Nigeria, so for the younger ones.
What would you say are the benefits over this alternative techniques to our usual physical classroom? Because I'll give you an example. I mean, I have children that have complained that the online TV, for example, TV platforms,
Yes.
it's a struggle for them to learn.
Okay.
Whilst in classroom, they're able to ask questions immediately. With the online platforms, they're not able to do that. So, and it gives them, it sets them back in learning process. And they also love the physical interactions. They're seeing face to face. So some of them actually have, what would the word be now? They have reservations about this online platform. So what would it be for you? And actually, you deal with children, toddlers, nursery, primary
schools, yes.
What impact do you think this alternative to learning would have on them?
Yes, they have difficulties because it's a new thing to them.
Okay.
You understand? They've not been using it before. Okay. It's new. So I believe when you introduce it, they will even love it better.
Okay. They'll get used to it eventually.
When they get used to it, yes. Because these children, already they got used to playing games.
Anyways.
Operating phones on their own. So when they get used to it, in fact, they will find it more easier than learning in the classroom.
So let's go into this online classroom, for example. Just take me through a typical learning process and online for a nursery school student.
Yes, for nursery school students, for instance, let's look at what they learn on TV.
Okay.
Cartoons. Those cartoons were online teachings.
Indeed.
Yes. But they didn't take it serious as if they were learning. They watch it as a fun. They learn as a fun. Yes. Indeed. They learn songs. They learn number works. They learn counting. They learn colors. You understand? Right. So they were learning. They were learning from So they were learning, but they didn't know they were learning.
Indeed.
They took everything as fun. Yes. That's why I said if this online teaching, online learning is introduced into educational system, it will really improve the education in Nigeria. It will assist
you said
our
something
children.
vital. So these children learned passively. They did not consciously turn on the TV to learn, but yet they were learning. Will this be infused into the online classrooms? Because a lot of online classrooms that I have had experience with today, they are such, excuse my Spanish word, boring to say the least. And how do you want these children to still carry on learning in such an environment with the people coming into this space are the same people that were used to the physical four walls, and now even they are struggling with this online platform? How do they then want to still arrest the attention of these children, keeping them locked before their screens, their monitors, and learning? What kind of innovative things do we expect to see in that space?
Yes, it depends on the kinds of teachings that are prepared for them online. So there are some teachings that will boost the morale of a pupil. So there are some things that they learn that will look like a fun while they were learning. You understand? So when they introduce such things, at least they will like learning online better than learning in the classrooms. So like for instance, their basic way of teaching in mathematics, in number works. You understand? There are some ways they can be taught mathematics that would be very easy for them than writing on the board in the classroom, and they will find it easy.
At what point will the
So the next thing is that I want to put the vegetable. So I will first put the bitter leaf.
Any particular reason for that?
Yes, I will put the bitter leaf because
let the bitterness go in first.
Before I had
Anyways,
then the taste will come out very well. Yes.
It
tastes very well.
Oh well, we'll go on a break now. When we return from the break, we will continue our cooking. The vegetables at its advanced stage, and of course, we still have the semolina to make. And Sahur, that's when I'm waiting for that period. That's all my job. Mix it. That's the reward for my labor. Labor as assistant kitchen woman. My labor is rewarded when I get to eat this sumptuous meal. So join us in the end of this break. Stay with us. welcome back. It's still Sahur Kitchen, and as you can see, everything is in the pots. The vegetable soup is good to go. Alhamdulillah. So we're ready for the semolina.
We are ready for the semolina,
okay.
Yes.
I can help
That's
with this
the next
turning
thing
process.
now.
I'm good at that.
It's even okay now.
So I can turn off the heat.
Just leave it a little bit.
Okay.
Just for about 2 minutes.
Okay, inshallah.
Yes.
So for the semolina.
So the next thing is to prepare the
semolina. Honeywell semolina has a special way. You always, for best results, you always have to mix it in cold water.
Yes.
Once you do that,
so I'll mix it with cold water.
All right then.
And first thing I need to cut the semolina. I need
scissors. Yes. So about our children, your primary school children, what's the feedback like? Have you implemented this online platform in your own school, for example? And when you did, what was the response like from them? How participatory has it been for them?
Yes, in my school, the online learning has not been introduced.
Okay.
What I'm using in my school is Montessori system of teaching.
Okay.
Yes, and it has to do with classroom teaching.
Yes.
So because it has to do with materials, learning materials.
Yes.
So you have to show the children different kinds of learning materials so that will boost their learning.
Yeah.
That is what I used, and it helps them a lot. So basically, I use Jolly Phonics, which helped my kids, my children, to start reading from age 4. They read very well from age 4. So that is the essence of Montessori system of teaching. That is the British way Montessori method of teaching.
So what are you saying now?
So, but for now, with what I've seen presently during this lockdown, the next thing is that I've had it in mind, and it's going to be my next target to introduce online platform for my children. Okay. That is what I'm going to use for them. So I need to Montessori into online platform. Yes. So that is what I'm going to do now.
Very good target you've set for yourself. I wish you all the best in that.
Thank you. So the next thing is to add hot water.
So very easily, you
easy to prepare. Yes.
Boil the water.
Then you boil the water. Then you add hot water.
Okay. So while she gets the semolina ready, I have 2 assignments left before I leave this kitchen. One, I have something for you. Courtesy Honeywell Flour Mills PLC. They have this Ramadan pack for you. It has all that you need in one place. It has noodles, spaghetti, macaroni, the semolina and whole wheat meal, all in one box. This is for you and your family to continue to enjoy.
I really appreciate this. I really appreciate it, and I thank the Honeywell company that inshallah their company will continue to grow from strength to strength.
Amen, amen, amen. And of course, I'll leave you with Mariam. Let's see what she's getting up to. She gets up to all sorts in her kitchen. Anyways, you'll see me at the dining table. I need to go set the table now. See you soon.
Thinking of the perfect gifts this Ramadan season? Honeywell Ramadan Pack is the perfect gifts to have and to share, either at Sahur or Iftar. Honeywell Ramadan Pack has something for anyone and everyone. Also, introducing the new Honeywell Ramadan Mini Pack. Why buy in pieces when you can get all Honeywell product in one single pack and save yourself some money while at it? Honeywell Ramadan Regular and Mini Pack are available at all key stores nationwide. Ramadan Kareem from Honeywell Flour Mill.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mariam Mustafa, and I welcome you to another episode of Kitchen Time with Mariam. Today, inshallah, we'll be making chicken kebab. So basically, we'll be needing some onions. I have some barbecue sauce here. I'll be using some soy sauce, green bell pepper, chicken, boneless chicken, and some suya sticks to put in my chicken. So we'll go on a short break now. When we come back, we'll start the process of the chicken kebab. You're welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's still Kitchen Time with Mariam. Before we went on a break, I said I was going to make chicken kebab. So we'll be starting with the process right now. So I need to get a bowl. So you add a tablespoon of barbecue sauce, a spoon of soy sauce, some pepper to spice it. I'll be adding some black pepper as well, depending on how spicy you want it to be. And I'll be adding some seasoning cubes. One is fine, 1 cube is fine. Then salt, curry and thyme. Curry, then thyme. So I mix everything together. So I actually soaked the stick because of, to avoid it catching fire while in the oven. So you can soak it for 30 minutes before you start making your kebab. Then get your chopping board. Cut your chicken into cubes and you add into the sauce mixture. And mix thoroughly. Then you add your bell pepper and the onions as well. Mix thoroughly. And grate in some ginger as well as some garlic. So you marinate the mixture for an hour or 30 minutes as well, so that the spices can go into the chicken and the onions as well as the green bell pepper. We put it one after the other. Okay, this will go into the oven. The chicken kebab is in the oven and is smelling good already. So you flip to the other side after 15 minutes so that the other side can also get, grilled as well. Then after that, your kebab is ready. So you can have this for iftar. Then, probably after Ramadan, you want to have some get together at home. You want to have your families and friends at home. You can have it. So it's time for me to serve. And don't forget to step down with Bibi apple. So make sure you try this at home. Share your recipe with your friends and family. You can also share on our Instagram page. Till I see you again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Welcome back. It's the Sahur Kitchen and we are set to have our Sahur. This segment is courtesy Right Foods Limited, makers of Biggie sausages, Right Sausage, Fearless Energy Drink, Biggie Premium Drinking Water, and of course the CSDs. Biggie Premium Drinking Water, this is luxury for every single body. You really want to have this bottle of water every single morning as the first thing you consume once you wake up. Mashallah, it is very soft on the throat. Alhamdulillah, we've been talking about alternative learning techniques, and we're actually looking at online platforms because that's the new way to go now, and people need to embrace it. So in a nutshell, what would you say are the pros and cons, and how do we migrate? For you, your school, for example, you haven't embraced online platforms, but you're looking to do so as soon as possible. So what would you say are the likely benefits that you think you'll gain from making this move?
Yes, I believe there are many benefits to gain in the online platform.
Yeah.
Firstly, it will assist to the teaching. It will make the teaching to be easy.
Okay.
You understand? Then it will make the children to learn faster.
Okay.
Then they can learn on their own. They can learn at home while. Maybe during the weekend they can learn. It's not necessary until they find themselves in the classroom before they learn. So that is the importance of this online. Though there are some challenges,
okay,
there are some challenges that will be faced for online teachings. For instance, poor power supply. If there is poor power supply, the children won't be able to learn through the device. So, and there is also a solution for that.
Of course.
Yes, yeah. The solution is that the government should just improve our power infrastructure.
Indeed.
So when they improve it, definitely there will be power. There will be sustainable for power supply, and the children will be able to learn very well.
Indeed.
So then there are some disadvantages again, like high cost of data. You know, the data will be needed for...
Hopefully, the government can also come in there.
They can come in there to introduce educational Wi-Fi. Yes, if they introduce educational Wi-Fi, then it will boost this online teaching as well. So that the parents will not be spending a lot of money on data. Because this online platform needs a lot of data.
You can tell me that. I know how much I've spent on data in the last couple of weeks.
So, yes. So then the poor network service. If the solution to the poor network service is that, for instance, if the NCC, the National Communication Commission, so they can engage those telecom service provider to improve the standards of their network service. So the network service will be...
All right, straight on point. All the points you actually listed, I do pray that government listens to us and make moves.
And another thing is that the government should play, because they've seen it now that online platform is the best.
Yes.
So because of this situation, they shouldn't wait until there is a situation like this before they
need to be proactive.
Yes. So at least this type of online training should be introduced in the educational system in Nigeria, but not only for the adults, for the younger ones as well. Yes, so we catch them young.
Indeed. You're right. Absolutely point. Thank you so much
You're welcome.
for your time. But of course, we have this for you, Copyright Foods Limited. We want you to stay refreshed throughout the month of Ramadan, and of course, beyond that.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate this.
Alhamdulillah.
I'm happy to be here too.
Alhamdulillah. We are honored to have you. Jazakumullahu khayran for tuning in. Why not join us same time tomorrow, Bismillah, when we bring you another beautiful package of the Sahur Kitchen. Until then, ma salam.